Hello everyone, my name is Godspeed2024 and welcome back to another video. Now, I know yesterday I just posted a video about me reacting to the new Prey movie, specifically involving the scenes revolving around the Predator itself. I just uploaded it yesterday and I had a lot of stuff going on, but I have work today, so I'm gonna try to make this video quick as possible. Today I am actually going to be doing a bit of a rant video, mainly because of a certain company that I was looking into involving the toy company, because of course I collect a lot of action figures. I don't know if you could tell. I collect a whole bunch of them. And one of them that I have not collected in full is Sonic the Hedgehog action figures, and this is where I feel like I'm going to regret doing this video. Because of the fact that um sorry, someone's in front of my house. I don't know if they're parking to figure out what address, but I don't really care. um uh a company by the name of Jakks Pacific. I was looking when I was on vacation with my family. I was in Orlando for a while, and this is a long time ago before I came back to my house, and I saw that they were selling Sonic the Hedgehog action figures. They had Sonic, Shadow, Metal Sonic, and so I thought I never had a Sonic the Hedgehog action figure, so why not just buy one, right? And immediately when I got to the little hotel that we were staying at that had a little that had like a little water park area that they have. um I opened it up out of the packaging. I was messing around with it, but I started thinking back on the older figures, like the little 3-inch figures of Sonic the Hedgehog that people used to have back in 2010, 2011, I believe. I can't remember exactly the year. Um, but I was thinking back on those types of videos, well, not videos, but those types of figures, and I noticed the one thing that was lackluster on the figure that I have, which I'm in process of making a custom figure, because of course I want it to be based on my personal design of Sonic the Hedgehog that fits my character, um my design. Um, but one of the problems that I've seen with the main figures nowadays is that Jack Specific excluded elbow articulation for the majority of the Sonic figures, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's like a budget thing that they have with articulation, that they can't add every single bit of it or something, or if it's just like they're concerned that kids will break the figures or something. But I mean, it's on the packaging, it's like 13 plus for the figure, and like you can't expect for a 13-year-old to get a figure that has barely any arm articulation and expect for the kid to break it unless they're clumsy. I'm not saying that's like the main reason, but in my opinion, like it's already been done with numerous other companies like Toy Biz, NECA, um, um, I can't remember. I don't know any other ones. Hasbro, hit the microphone, but like numerous other companies, they add articulation to every figures that they have, even if they're like 6 inches, 3 inches, whatever. And that's what I like about like figures from like NECA, because like the Predator figures, for example, they make every one of the figures have every bit of articulation as much as possible without downfalling the detailing of the figure itself. And that's what I love about it. That's what I always love about the figures. And the moment I got the Sonic figure, and I'm pretty sure this is something that not everyone can agree, not everyone can be upset about, but this is what I'm upset about in general. It's the fact that in the past, when the first Sonic figures came out, they had elbow articulation, but over time, some didn't have any, but some did. Like some of the bootleg figures or something like that had elbow articulation. Some didn't. Like especially the 3-inch Sonic the Hedgehog action figures. Like let me show you real quick. Let me fix my camera. 1 second. Like, let me... Dang it. Like, let me show you a comparison. Don't mind that, I was just looking at my old video. So let me look up something. Sonic the Hedgehog action figures. Like, there's a whole spiel of Sonic the Hedgehog action figures, and this is one of them. This is a superposable Sonic the Hedgehog action figure that's on Amazon and eBay. And look at this. It has the knee articulation and elbow articulation, and that's just one of them. And now Jakks Pacific, like for example the Shadow the Hedgehog figure, decides to only add the knee articulation, but no elbow articulation. Like, what's up with that? And like, look at here's another one. Here's another example. And this is like from a long time ago. This is a 3.5-inch figure of Super Shadow, and it has elbow articulation. And here's more of them. Here's one that's a 3-pack from Walmart, and all of them have elbow articulation. This is a super pack. Like, there's so many figures that are like, even this one. This is a superposable Sonic the Hedgehog figure with movable ears, quills, and fingers, and it has the most important joint in a humanoid body being elbow articulation. Elbow articulation. Like, I don't know if this is a budget thing. Like, look at this one. This is a Knuckles figure, and it still has elbow articulation, and it comes with a Master Emerald. And here's another one. Elbow articulation. Like, I get it. Jakks Pacific doesn't have the qualification, doesn't have, like, a certain, like, reason to get, like, the articulation perfect. But, like, this is a figure that is loved by a lot of people. Like, there's so many versions of them. Even, like, this one, that's the Werehog Sonic, and it still has the elbow articulation. Like, if you ask for my opinion, Jakks Pacific ruined Sonic the Hedgehog action figures flat out. Like, look at this one. This one's a Jazzwares, or Jazzwares, or Jazzwares, or whatever the heck you pronounce that. This is a Jazzwares Sonic the Hedgehog action figure with 12 points of articulation, according to someone. And look at that. Elbow articulation. I mean, heck, the figure even has waist articulation, and it's from the main company. Like, honestly, how hard is it to just add elbow articulation? Like, look at this. It's still not done, but look at this. Like, hold on a second. Look at this. I had to mess up my figure's arm just to give it elbow articulation because the company wouldn't. Just because the company wouldn't. And that's like the main thing you would need in a figure. Elbow articulation. But yet, like, let me try and find some of the movie variations. Where is it? Let me try and find the movie version of Sonic. Oh, where is it? Like, this one's from Sonic Boom, and this one doesn't have elbow articulation, but I'm not really a fan of the Sonic Boom appearance, so I'm not really going to include that one. But like some of these other ones, like look here. You can't even add. I know that's actually not the right one. I'm looking at. Hold on. Like there's so many figures from Jakks Pacific that have a decline in articulation for God only knows why. Like look at this one. A Sonic the Hedgehog action figure with no elbow articulation, but knee articulation and leg articulation and arm and head articulation. And hand articulation for that matter. Like how are you going to make the customer like have to break their figures just to give it articulation or something, or like look at this one. This is a Dr. Eggman figure from, I'm guessing, the same company. Like, let me look at this. Let's look at this. Look at this. This is most likely from the same company. And it has elbow articulation. Like, look at this. Even this figure of Metal Sonic has, like, elbow articulation. Look at, like, those are, like, is this like a picky type situation where you can't you can't, like, choose what figures to give articulation to or something? Because this seems a bit unfair, because people would have to get a figure that most people wouldn't consider as their favorite character just to get the right articulation. Like, let me try and find the movie Sonic the movie Sonic figures. Make you type that in. Where is it? Like, I'm trying to keep it cool and collected here, but like, this is just like the one thing that makes no sense for a toy company to even do. Like, look at this. This is This is like a 3-pack of Sonic the Hedgehog from the second movie, and they all have elbow articulation. And this is made by your company. This is made by your company here. Like, you're going straight for the figures that are based on the movies, giving them the right articulation that they need, but yet when it's like figures like not those, because that one was just a bendable one. But when it comes to figures like these, you don't give it. Like, why? Like, even with these recolored ones, like this one, it's just a recoloring of modern Sonic with no elbow articulation yet again. Like, look at that. No. With no elbow articulation at all. Like this, and it only comes like with one accessory. Look, elbow articulation, no elbow articulation. Like, how hard is it just to add elbow articulation? I mean, it just didn't, like, me doing this to my figure didn't even take long. It didn't take long at all. All I did was just add articulation to it, and that's it. That's all I did. So, Jakks Pacific, I don't know if someone will just send this just for no reason, or if no one will even care to even hear my side of this. But if you do get this video, don't make figures like these with lackluster articulation. Like, you added knee articulation, you added leg articulation, head articulation, and arm articulation, but no elbow articulation. That'd be like saying you're gonna give someone surgery on their arm and they're gonna have to have an arm like a Lego for the rest of their life. And they're not gonna be able to bend their arm. Like, how much is it gonna, how much effort do you think it's gonna take just to add articulation to one, to an elbow? Like, honestly. Like, here's another one. Here's one for Sonic the Hedgehog from the second film. This one has elbow articulation too, and it swivels. Like that one, I mean, there was some that I've seen on YouTube of someone having a collection of the same figures that look like, let me try and find it. Like, that look a lot like this, and they have a swiveling elbow articulation. Like, what's the problem with not adding elbow articulation to a figure like this? Or like this, for that matter? Like, is it like a caution type situation where you can't have a kid break, where a kid's gonna break the figure? Like, if it's gonna make people buy the figure more, take a leap of faith. Add elbow articulation like Jay's Wars is doing or used to do with their figures. It's not that difficult to do. Like, you made the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 action figures like these, and you gave them the articulation that they need. But yet, when you jump to the modern, you give this. You give us this. And I personally am not happy with this. If it were like, let me try and fast forward. If it were like, hold on. If it was like this, I would be happy. But it's not like this. Like, don't give us this. Give us this. Or something like this. I mean, they're action figures that people can enjoy having. But yet you only give them the right articulation for the movie figures. If it wasn't for the modern or classic appearance of the character, we wouldn't have the movie appearance. So please just add elbow articulation to the figures. Like, you do it to one group of figures, but yet you don't do it to another set of figures that are revolving around the same character. How is that fair? I mean, if it's gonna continuously be just like, if it's gonna continuously be like no elbow articulation at all, like this, well, not that, no. Like this, if it's gonna be like no elbow articulation for like stuff like this, then I ain't buying the thing. Because for one, it's not high quality to be considered an action figure. It could be used as a statue for all I know. Like, it could be used as like a one-time statue where you just put it into a pose, and that's it. I mean, it has knee articulation, and it didn't even seem that hard for you to do. How hard would it be to add elbow articulation? I think that's enough ranting for one day. Sorry if I'm going off like this, but this is something that is like inexcusable to have for a figure. Like, if it happened with, like, say, a Transformer figure like this, and it didn't have any elbow articulation, and it was just straight with no movement, I'd be pissed. But this has the elbow articulation. And so does this. I mean, how hard would it be to transfer that sort of articulation to a figure like this? Like this. It's not that difficult. Just model out the design of the elbow articulation, transfer it out, and have it be connected to the figure. It's not that difficult. I mean, if I had a 3D printer, I would do it all on my own. It wouldn't be that hard to do, but I don't have a 3D printer. Because one, I don't have experience in doing 3D printing, but when I get one, I'm surely gonna be doing 3D printing and making my own figure that's resembling this, but with my own design. Instead of having to go out and buy the figures that I want. Because for one, if it's gonna continuously be this type of quality, I'm not gonna spend money on that type of stuff because it's just gonna be a waste of time. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. Even this, I can't get over this fact. I can't, because it's pointless. It's pointless to literally make a figure under your company, under your own company, and you add something to one set of figures that is the same character as another set of figures, but it doesn't involve the same concept or same qualities. It's breaking my mind right now. But I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope you all enjoy this video, because obviously I'm not enjoying making this video, but I'm uploading it anyway. If you guys have your own personal opinion about Jakks Pacific ruining Sonic the Hedgehog action figures, tell me in the comments. Sorry about that. Tell me in the comments down below. And if you agree with me on the fact that Jakks Pacific should fix the Sonic the Hedgehog action figures, because they made me go pillar to post. They made me personally go pillar to post to add articulation to a figure that they could have done themselves. Could have done it themselves. But they didn't. They didn't. So I'm going to leave it at that. Like I said before, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you guys did, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications after you subscribe. And I'll tell you what, in the comments down below, tell me what version of the 3-inch figures that are your personal favorite. Because for me, it would honestly have to be Sonic and Shadow, in my opinion. Because of course, nothing can beat the classics. Nothing can beat the original character. I'm really gonna get a headache from all this. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next video.